What's up, family and friends? How are you? And welcome to this live broadcast, where we feel free to discuss every issue without fear, without favor, and without faint. There is no issue that is too sensible for us to talk about. We say what we know about every issue, and we never claim to know it all. That's why we are woke nation. So when you wake up, you don't know all that will happen, but you open your eyes and go about your business, trying to know what is coming or what is about to come. So, and the way we do it is we don't care, really, who is after us, who is against us, because we were prepared for this before they were conceived. We know it's not going to be easy. We know the struggle behind it, but we are prepared for it, so we are not scared. And this moment, I want to speak on Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu. It affects all of us, every African. What I am saying is it affects all of us as Africans. So it's not maybe something particularly for one tribe, although I'll be using one tribe or one people to pass across the message. But for those of you who are awakened, the awakened Africans, you will see reasons with me and agree with me that no matter what, the sun will shine again. All right. So I support, personally, I support every person or group fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Whether they are living in abroad or in Africa, I don't care where they are living. But so long they are talking about the restoration of Africa, I support them. So also I want to say that Biafra is greater than any person. Biafra is greater than one Biafra. And Biafra is greater than any Biafran group or Biafran movement. If you understand what Biafra is all about, you should know it's about a people. It's not about a movement. No, it's not about a person. Every Biafran belongs to Biafra. And Biafra is for every Biafran. And we all Biafrans supposed to support Biafran, just as we all Africans supposed to support Africa. So I am comparing Biafra with Africa. And it's the same thing that is happening to both of them as we speak. Both of them are fighting for their freedom. Freedom from oppression, freedom from injustice, freedom from wickedness, freedom from evil system that evil people establish. For those who don't know me yet, know that I don't support any religion. I support no religion, whether it's Judaism, Christianity, Islam, whatever religion it is, I don't support any religion. So if you are talking about Biafra and begin to link it to any religion, religion of Elohim, religion of Allah, religion of Jehovah, religion of Yahweh, religion of Jesus Christ, whatever religion it is you want to connect Biafra to, it disconnects me from you. And I will say the truth, not against you, but against that religion, with all boldness, without fear or favor. As I've been saying, go report me to any God, and that God will tell you that this guy is dangerous. That's the only time your God will ever speak to you. When you report me to your God, that God will tell you that I am dangerous. I love listening to Nnamdi Kanu until he dived into Judaism, Elohim shit, Chukwokika Biama shit. I love listening. Anytime he's talking about Biafra, I listen to him. And anytime he's talking about the people of Nigeria, I listen to him, because he is making sense. He's speaking what he knows. Which many elders, both in Biafra land and Nigeria, don't know. Many of them are just Nigerians. They don't know the history of Nigeria. They don't care. They still believe the nonsense they teach them. Mongo Park discovered River Niger. Lord Lugard founded Nigeria. So if it's Lord Lugard, Jesus is Lord. So it must be good. And if white man establish it, it must be good. And we all must die in it or with it. Now, I listened to Nnamdi Kanu to the extent he speaks about Biafra. But he turns me off. Even from when he said they are praying, let us pray. Now, pray for what? What are you praying? You turns me off when you mention of when he mentioned of Elohim, Chukwokika Biama, and all those nonsense, because they are useless to us Biafrans in times of need. Elohim is useless to Biafrans in times of need. Elohim, Chukwokika Biama, whatever you call that God is useless to Biafrans in the times of our need. Where was God before the war in Nigeria? Where was Chukwokika Abiyama? Where was Jehovah? Where was Elohim? Where was Jesus? Where was any God? You tell me that God loved the world. That God is useless in reality. I said before the war, or before the riots that led to the war, or before the incidents that led to the war. Where was that God? I think in Psalm chapter 46 verse 9, it said that God caused war to end in the world. A God that cannot prevent the war is useless. We need to ask yourself that question. Where was God before the civil war in Nigeria, which was between the Nigerian government and the Biafran government? Biafra was a nation. It was not just an idea. No, it was declared and recognized by foreign nations or other nations, especially the African nations. Many of you don't know that. No, Biafra did not come from any Israel, anything, no. We are Africans. Where was God? Where was Elohim? Where was Chukwokike Abiyama during the Nigeria Biafran War? In 1967 to 1970, where was Chukwokike Abiyama? Where was Elohim? Where was the God of Israel? And where was the Israelites? You say, no, they later come and they help us. Nonsense. You don't know the true history. Later come and help you for what? It's like telling me white people ended slavery, slave trade. Who started it? They ended what they started, and they didn't end it, they renamed it. He said the war ended in Nigeria. No, the war never. Every tribe, like the Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo, these three major tribes, they know the war between them continues. Outside, they come and say, oh, we are united. Oh, no, we are one. We are one. But in the secret, their tribes divide them. That Igbo man will never be president. That Igbo man will never do this. That Hausa man will never do this. That Yoruba man, all of the, even in America here where we live, you still have that war among the Igbos and the Yorubas. Because Yorubas, Igbos see them as saboteurs, and the Yorubas see Igbos as people that always want to dominate. People that comes to help you are the one you see as people that comes to dominate. Then people that dominate you are the one that you think that is blessing you. I hate religion. Religion is part of that. Where was God? Where was Elohim? Where was Chukwokike Abiyama? When the army and Nigerian police killed those innocent IPOB members, those people that are agitating for Biafra restoration, those people that are fighting, Elohim, Chukwokike Abiyama, did not see it fit to protect them. Where was Chukwokike Abiyama? when they killed those boys in Mpo, those boys and girls in Asaba, in Enugu State, many places, even in Benue State, any place they hear Biafra, boom, they come against them, killing them. Where was God Elohim? Where was God Chukwokika Abiyama? You that still believe in that silly God and claiming to be awakened, wake up. That God you call Chukwokika Abiyama is bullshit like Jehovah, bullshit like Allah, bullshit like Yahweh. Where was Chukwokika Abiyama? When Nnamdi Kanu fled for his life, they came to kill him with weapon. He ran away and they killed others in his father's compound. Where was this Chukwokika Abiyama that Nnamdi Kanu always prayed to? Let us pray. Blah, blah, blah. It's blah, 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 blah. Because you are praying to yourself. Your word cannot go beyond the ceiling. That's why nothing happens. After all the prayers, you still have to walk. You still have to go to United Nations. You still have to go to United Kingdom. You still have to seek for world powers to come for your head. If there is Elohim, if there is Chukwokika Abiyama, you wouldn't need United Nations. You wouldn't need United Kingdom. You wouldn't even need any weapon. If such God exists at all. You believe that God created heaven and earth with his word. He says something begins to happen. You believe that nonsense. And you are praying, after praying to that God, you still went or go to United Nations. You know, I'm still praying in this case of Biafra. The same people that gave you the God that don't care in your time of need. And the same people you are going for them to give you. If the United Nations gave us Biafra, we will become worse than Nigeria. Because they will make sure we remain under them. Nobody can give you freedom. You have to fight and take it by force. If you look at the people United Nations give freedom and see how they are suffering today. Look at Sudan. Look at what is happening. They give you freedom. And you think their freedom is free? You are joking. I'm asking you, where is that God that, where was that God that Nnamdi Kanu is calling Chukwokika Abiyama or Elohim or God of Israel? When the Nigerian army came to kill him or maybe came to arrest him, whether they staged it or not, because today, Nnamdi Kanu has not given me the answer about how he escaped. They kill others, he escaped. He would have been killed also to prove that he know what. So that's what, remember, and some silly IPOP members have been attacking me because of that. I said, I don't care what you're saying. That guy has to explain to us how he escaped. It's not by God's hand. If it is by God's hand, then that God is wicked for letting other men, maybe is it about 18 or 20 men killed in his compound. He said, including his dog. A God that let Nnamdi Kanu escape and let our other brothers killed, that God is useless. That God shouldn't deserve your praise or prayer. Also, the silly, all the IPOP members are not silly. I mean the silly ones, the ones who think IPOP or Biafra is a religion and then Nnamdi Kanu is the savior. They are silly. Now, they also came against me when I asked. Nnamdi Kanu said was going to have a meeting with the UK Parliament or whatever, or United Nations, made a speech. I said, I want to hear what transpired. They say, no, who are you to ask that? You must not say everything. Then you shouldn't have made it public that you are going in the first place. When you say you are going there in the first place, people like us, we are inquisitive. Yes, we want to know what's up. We don't want to be following anyone. I'm not a follower. I don't follow anyone. I don't follow any man. I don't follow any woman. If you are good, I am good with you. If you are bad, I separate from you, period. They say, who are you to ask? Who are you? Can you go there? Of course, I can go there. All I have to do is to make my way. I will go there. There's no place I want to go in this world that I will not go. I want to go see Trump today, the President of America, or the Congress, the United States Congress. It's open. It's very simple. It is not hard. But our people, our poor people in Africa, they think those things You know, you have to be person with 3 invisible heads for you to be able to go there. No, you can go anywhere in the world today. I have clean record in America. I am not a criminal. They're not looking for me. Even if they have locked me up in America, for the fact I have served my time as a citizen of America, I can still go to White House. I can still say, I want meeting with Trump. They will ask me why. I will say, this is why I want to come. They will approve it or not approve it. But that doesn't make me any special than any other human being. I'm asking you, who believe in this stupid God they call Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, Chukwukikabiama, or whatever name that God is. Where is that God today as we speak? You are suffering. You know what you are going through in life as a man and as a woman. Some of you, you cry when you lay in your bed. Some of you, you wake up discouraged. You are suffering, and yet you say you believe there is God. Tell me the essence of believing in that God. Just for you to have faith? Just for believing's sake? That is wrong. That is blind faith. And blind faith makes you a stupid person. Period. It doesn't matter who you are. And I've been using the Bible to teach you about this God. And I will just, let me read this place again. Job chapter 9. Since I come to know this portion of the Bible, I will never let it go. I use it to kill every imaginary God. And I use it to try to open the eyes of every taste. Everyone that believes in God. This is where it suits your God. Let me read from verse 23. He said, when a good person dies a sudden death, whether in a rally or in aeroplane or anywhere, when a good person dies a sudden death, God sits back and laughs. That's what God is doing. That's why he cannot solve any of your problem, because his duty is to sit and laugh. A good person dies suddenly. He laughs at the plight of the innocent. You are innocent. They sentence you to death. God sits and laughs. They kill you. You are innocent. You are traveling. You get involved in accident and you die. God sits and laughs. He cannot prevent. He cannot intervene and save you from calamities, from trouble. And he said, and who else but God blindfolds the judges? Who rules the world? The judges. You see what happened in Imo State, right? Somebody won the election, but the judges in Supreme Court say no. They give it to the guy in 4th position or in 3rd position. He said God blindfolds the judges, because the judges are the one that passes the law. They say this is the law, and then the police enforce it. So who else blindfold the judges and let the wicked take over the earth? Is it not obvious that the wicked has taken over the earth? The wicked are the ones who are running this world. There's no good person in power under the sun. Show me one good person that is in power under the sun. They will soon kill that person. They will soon kill that person. They will soon plant opposition against that person. Give that opposition power, money. Give them weapons, and they will begin to attack that good person until they kill him or they lay up some evil allegation and jail him. Then he died in prison there. Or he come out as vegetable, like Nelson Mandela, singing their tune. Yeah, no. Because he compromised. That's why they brought him out and he became president of South Africa. And many people are like that today in Africa as we speak. You castigate Nnamdi Kanu and you say you are a Biafran or you are Igbo man. You are a stupid person. Because Nnamdi Kanu is still better than you. Remember, I am not against Nnamdi Kanu. I am against his faith in God. Especially that God he called Elohim or Chukwukabiama. If that God exists, let that God come to me and let us settle the matter. That God does not exist. So why should Nnamdi Kanu? That's why I say religion rot the brain. No matter your level of education, if you still believe in a God that you cannot see, say that God can do anything or can give you anything, that God, that means you are still stupid. Blind faith does not make you intelligent. It simply means you are still stupid, despite your level of education. But for those of you Biafrans, those of you Igbo people, those of you Nigerians who are castigating, who are mocking Nnamdi Kanu, you are stupid. Nnamdi Kanu remains our brother, no matter what. The last thing I will do is to speak against my brother. But if my brother is practicing any foreign faith, foreign religion, or foreign shit in the name of God, of course, I will speak against that faith, against that religion. But that person remains my brother. And that's why when I see these Christians, African Christians, they think I am attacking them. I'm not attacking them. When I call you stupid, I'm not, you are the one that call yourself stupid. You say you are the sheep of the Lord, so you are stupid. So but I am attacking that chains they put around your brain to break it, because once that chain is broken and destroyed, you will start living a new life, which is your real life. Those of you that said that Biafra will never come, so will it be to your need. That solution you need, that thing you really need in life will never come. The same way you said Biafra will not come, the solution to your problem will never come. What has Biafra done to you? Tell me one evil that Biafra has done to you that make you sworn that Biafra, we will never have Biafra. The same way, you will never have solution to your problem. Is it not happening in Nigeria? I said, Nigeria will keep suffering worse thing until Nigeria is split. Everyone that knows the genesis of Nigeria will agree with me. Some of them know, but they don't care because of the benefit they are getting. Like Yoruba people, they know Nigeria is working for us. Most of our Nigeria government built many things in Yoruba land, blah, blah, blah. They have embassy in Yoruba land. We don't have in Igbo land. In Biafra land, we don't have embassy. You know what people like me went through to come to America or to Europe or to Asia. They traveled in that long journey to go to Lagos or Abuja for visa, for passport. I mean, for traveling. You don't know, they don't know they can enter 15 naira bus and just go to Victoria Island and get whatever they want. But the Igbo people suffer like this. In short, Igbo people are the Adam. They say God calls in the Bible. The Africans, they say, through sweat he will eat. And it pains me when those Igbo people, after knowing all what they went through, some of them still believe one Nigeria, yeah. This country we America, because you come to America working as a nurse. Now you say, yeah, no, I still believe in one Nigeria. Yeah, I say you're right. You say you still believe. That means you don't know. You're a fool. But remember that you said Biafra will never come. So peace will never come. Solution will never come. You said Biafra will never come. You are killing yourself. The sheep that lay on the ground lay on his skin, not on my skin, on his skin. You said not getting up. Okay, stay there. You say no Biafra, no solution, no Biafra, no peace, no Biafra. Of course, you'll be having bloodshed. You say it doesn't concern, it will concern you one day. Of course, because so long Nigeria continue, wars will be happening. And no God, no Satan will stop it. You say Biafra will never come. Your need will never be met. You will keep suffering. No matter how much you pray to God, sow seed, no matter how they prophesy, open all the company you want, see how you will end. it will never end well with you. Because you are enemy of freedom, you will never see the benefit of freedom, whatever type of freedom it is. You say you believe in one Nigeria. May your life remain like one Nigeria. Confused and disorder. One Nigeria. One Nigeria is like 1 naira in Nigeria. What can you buy with 1 naira in Nigeria today? Tell me. What can you buy in Nigeria with Nigerian currency? 1 naira. What can you buy in Nigeria with 1 naira? Tell yourself the truth. What? They give you 1 naira today. Say, what? Are you the crazy? Even 100 naira, police can shoot you for giving you 100 naira. Say, come on, you giving me 100 naira. You know, 10 naira now, you will be in your grave soon because they will shoot you. One Nigeria, when you are saying one Nigeria, you are saying 1 naira. A permanent case of casualties until Nigeria split. One Nigeria, 1 naira. What can you buy with 1 naira? Understand. No, if you still don't know, let me tell you now that one Nigeria is not the truth, but a lie many believe as God's truth. They believe, no, God is the president, the fake president of Nigeria, the present one, say that. He said God is the one that make one Nigeria. Which God? And it annoyed me. I used to listen to Osadebe. He's an Igbo man that sang. He said, Nigeria, Ezoku na Igbo fu. Igbo Hausa na Yoruba ofunneji. It's a lie. Okay, let's say there is one Nigeria, but we are not from one mother. We are not from one mother. No, they brought Hausas, Igbos, and the Yorubas and put them together. There's nothing wrong if people decided, people from different tribes decided to be one nation. Nothing wrong with that. But when it is not that case, and you are insisting it is so, you are a liar. You are a liar. And it is Igbo people that even force Hausa people into one Nigeria. And now Igbo people they don't want one Nigeria. The Hausa say, no, we must remain there because it's favoring them. Oh, man. They believe it's God's truth because they embrace that foreign religion of Christianity and Islam. Although they are fighting against each other. Nigerian Christians and Nigerian Muslims are enemies to themselves, although they claim that they are one Nigeria. Fulfilling Psalm 14 verse 1. The theists are the one, they are ruthless, they are evil, they are the one that is doing abominable thing in Nigeria. Muslims and Christians killing each other, the Fulani herdsmen, the Boko Haram, and the other movement in Nigeria, killing people, causing havoc in Nigeria. You are against IPOB. Remember, I'm not a member of IPOB. I tell you, I only support people or person that speak about Biafra. But I'm not a member of any movement. I don't follow people. I don't follow any movement. I live my life. You say, okay, how will it come to be? Of course, when I see people talking about Biafra, I will contribute. But not when if you mention God, I'm not contributing anything. Let that God you mentioned make it happen. Not people making things happen and he's saying there is one God in somewhere that is making it happen. So you are against Biafra. I mean, against IPOB, for example. I didn't say you're against Biafra. I say you're against IPOB. The group that Nnamdi Kanu is the leader. Huh? So where is your own mouth? Where is your own group? At least open a group or page in Facebook and start talking about Biafra. How can you be against IPOB, but you don't have your own group, you don't have your own movement, you don't even have your own mouth, you don't talk about Biafra. But people that are fighting or speaking about Biafra, you are against them. You said they are taking people money. They are criminals. How can you run a movement without money? Are you that stupid? And but that's also area they are crazy. How can you believe in God and you raising money from people? And that's why I hate religion. You believe God can do all things. Then why are you asking people for their widow's mite? Why are you asking people for their financial support? If you know without money, this movement will not go, then take God out of it. Say it is money. Money is the God that makes the system move. Come on, people, wake up. I don't worry about the silly IPOP members or the some silly Biafrans who think Biafra is a religion and their leader is a savior. Some of them say it's Owazurike. Some of them say it's Nnamdi Kanu. And all of them believe in God. They said there is God. And when I talk, they said, stop talking, stop doing this. Stop, yeah. You know, I cannot stop talking. Look at my mouth now. I don't have small mouth. I have big mouth. Big everything. At least wound. Although people think you won, but your body will tell you that this guy weak. Oh man. Listen, my people. Biafra is for all Biafrans. Don't let religion mess you up. They put that religion there to mess you up, not to help you. Compare Africa with Biafra, then you will begin to understand what I am saying. And I don't buy that nonsense that people keep believing that Africans are their own problems. It's not true. You say black people are their own problem. It's not true. You say Biafrans are their own problem. It's not true. You say Igbos are their own problem. It's not true. No, it is the evil system that the oppressors established that is working against Africans, against Biafrans, against Igbos, against black people all over the world. Evil system. They know how to pitch black against black, African against African, Igbos against Igbos, because they have that evil system they call divide and conquer, divide and rule. And that's what they are using. But if you don't know, you will believe in their lie. You see, if they are killing themselves, black on black crimes. You see, no, who give them the weapons? You won't talk about that. Who made the weapons they are using against each other? The system made the weapon and give it, it's available. You can smoke and kill your brother, no problem. That's why I'm against all this celebration, celebrating of life, celebrating of birthdays, when they are killing people like you. And you say, God is good, God favored you, God kept you alive. How about those your brothers and sisters they killed? I am celebrating my 50th birthday. I'm celebrating my birthday today. God added one more year to me. How about those your brothers and sisters that died and did not make it to your age? And they are your age mate. They were born the same time you were born. You don't care, because religion also make you heartless, cruel. Trust religion, my people. Understand the system. When you understand the system, you will have rest of mind wherever you are. I have rest of mind. I'm in America. I'm coming to Nigeria this year again, yeah, because I'll be visiting until we have Biafra. Then I will relocate permanently to my Biafra land, because I'm a Biafran by blood. I'm a Nigerian by force, and I'm American by paper. And that's it. That is a fact. No one can change. And I want to ask you, who is against Nnamdi? I blocked some people because they're speaking against Nnamdi Kanu, saying he's a criminal. He's taking money from people. What has Nnamdi Kanu done to you? Tell me. Many people have been killed because of Nnamdi Kanu. No, nobody was killed because of Nnamdi Kanu. Our people that are killed is because of Biafra. They vow that there will be no Biafra, and that's why there will be no peace in that land. Yes, Nigeria will never know any peace until Nigeria split. That's when we have Biafra. That's when there will no peace. People say they don't want to be there. You said they must be there. And you say it is God. It is not any God. Lord Lugard is not our God. British government and their allies, they are not our God. We have gods and goddesses, our ancestors, and they are in our DNA. And those of you that are supporting One Nigeria, tell me what One Nigeria has done for you and your family. You keep struggling, you keep suffering, and you keep smiling. As Prophet Fela say, Fela has died long time ago, but his word still remains. Nigerians are suffering and smiling. All is well. I used to say that to people here in America. I say, don't mind those Nigerians. When you see them smiling, you see them throw a party, all of them go in the party dancing like all is well. No, they hate each other. They are not one. I'm Nigeria. Anytime they ask me, where are you from? I say Biafra. He said, Biafra? I say, yeah. He said, where is it? West Africa. Well, I never hear that. Yeah, because we are still in Nigeria fighting to succeed. What has One Nigeria done for you? Who is a Nigeria? Tell me. Sometimes you will even hide your identity. You came with Nigerian name to America, you change it. One Chioma from Delta State say her name is Chayoma. I say no, it's Chioma, not Chayoma. Because she was dating a Jamaican, so she don't want to be like, but she forgot that Biafra and Jamaicans are also from Nigeria, that's West Africa, where they were taken from. Understand this, my people. Those of you that are attacking Nnamdi Kanu, you are doing nonsense. Just like somebody make a post. Mazi, I think I know him. I love the way he operates. But he said, who want to join him to attack Father Mbaka because of the nonsense Father Mbaka is doing. I say, he doesn't want it. Don't waste your time with him, Father Mbaka. No. It is the people. When the people get informed, they will stop. Like me and the guy, we used to believe all that nonsense. We used to be Christians, but we are no more because we get informed. When you are well informed, you can never be following any man or any woman in the name of any God or Jesus. Anyone that is following any God or any man of God, any woman of God, that person is not yet informed. They are believers. They are sheep following whoever is their shepherd. I support the restoration of Biafra. Even if it will cost my life, I support it. Yes, you say, okay, of course, they haven't done anything. If they establish and they mean it, they say, okay, you must come to Nigeria to cast vote for restoration. He says, I must go. I'm a dual citizen, so I have Nigerian passport, I have American passport. I can travel anytime I want. You hear that? I did not come to America illegally and get my papers, so I will I'm not shutting up my mouth. I support the restoration of Biafra till tomorrow, no matter who is against it. But if you're against Biafra, you are against yourself. What has Biafra done to you or to your family? What evil are you afraid of their Biafra will do? A people of greatness, people that want to do, that's the same way they are against Africans. In America, they don't want the black people to be free. All over the world, they don't want black people to be free. In Africa, they don't want black people to be free. And you say it's a normal way of living. Whether you feel bad about that or not, that is not the issue. The issue is this. Why are you not standing with the truth? There was once a nation, a country called Biafra. Do your own research. It was not a joke. People fought to keep it. But the saboteurs, the evil people, join hands together against them. But no matter how they join hands together against the sun will shine again. Africans will be free again. Biafrans will be free again. Nigeria is not my real land. Biafra is. If you still believe or think that your ancestors were stupid, my own ancestors were wise. That's why they fought for Biafra. That's why they fought against slavery. My own African ancestors, they were wise. They resisted slavery. They fought against slavery. They did not say, okay, for peace sake, okay. No, some of them drowned themselves in the ocean. They said, I rather walk through the ocean back to my land than to be a slave in foreign land, because it was a curse or a taboo for an African to travel to foreign land to live there. No, it was a curse, because they know when you go there, no matter what, you will be treated as slave. It is not your land. You are a stranger there. Why are you a stranger in another land when you have your own land? Just as they have made us, I'm a stranger in America. But by paper, I'm no longer a stranger. But I love my village. I love my Biafra land more than America. I'm not lying. It's not a joke. I say that everywhere. When they say Trump will be deported, I say how I wish it's possible. It is true. Let them deport all of us. Let us go back to Africa. If we want to kill ourselves, let's kill ourselves. And we must, Africans don't have the mind killing themselves. It must be a strange influence that makes Africans to kill themselves. When Africans come together, they say, no, we're not doing it. Because the African in me will love the African in you. The Akebulan in me will love the Akebulan in you. Not every black person is a real African. Some of them have white blood in them. So don't worry when they are opposing our truth. They stand your ground and keep declaring the truth until the truth prevail. Love your fellow Africans, but hate everything that is working against us. Hate religion, hate God, hate Chukwukabiama, hate Allah, hate Yahweh, hate Jehovah, hate any Jesus they call, hate Mary, hate any religion, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, hate. You say you are preaching hate. Of course. There is love. So if there is love, there is hate. You cannot overcome hate with love. You have to overcome hate with hate. Just as you will increase love with love through a force. So you say, no, you say, what do you mean? Am I the one that made the word hate? So go and fight for the person against the person that made it. But what I'm saying is this. As a people, we must stand together and fight against our oppressors with their institutions. The institutions they establish among us, we have to destroy it and have our own institutions. Biafra will come and Africa will shine again. The African freedom and Biafran freedom, it will come. It may not come during my time, but I'm coming back again to meet it. It will come. All right, because we are here forever. We are not going anywhere. We are eternal. This is our heaven. This is our home. We die, we come again. We die, we born again. We die, we born again. We die, we born again. And that's how it is. Please, before you speak against anyone or anything, get your facts together. Speak what you know, not what you believe. And don't believe everything or whatever somebody said. You just believe it. No. Somebody tell you that God made one Nigeria, you believe that is not true. Read the history of Africa. Then you begin to understand that even the countries we have today, most of them are made by white men. They are not our original. We need to go back to our original, which is our root. Peace.